Today I wanted to share with you how you can release negative energy. Now I use that term reluctantly, but I use it because I know that most people know what that means. The thing that I don't like about the term negative energy is that it brings judgment into the mix. And if anything can impede the process of releasing and dissipating what's no longer serving you is judgment. If you think about it, we have sadness, fear, frustration down on this lower spectrum of slower vibration. And then we have joy and peace and bliss and ecstasy and all the yummy stuff of life. We've been so conditioned that this is good and this is bad. And so, but we'll call it negative energy for what it is. Battery's got two polarities, a positive and a negative terminal. Ultimately, both are necessary to shine the light in life. So we'll stick with it. But I wanted to share today how you can dissipate some of that energy. So the first step really in this process is to realize you have the ability to command energy. And your emotional frequency is just energy. It's how you perceive different frequencies. It's like our eyes perceive different vibrational frequencies of the color spectrum. Our ears perceive certain vibrational frequencies that we call sound. Your emotions are perceiving certain vibrational frequencies of energy, ultimately tied to different thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions that you hold about yourself. So we can swim in the subconscious for the rest of our freaking lives and then some, trying to figure out what belief did I pick up from my mom when I was 3 years old, or we can learn how to masterfully dissipate the energy behind those old non-supportive beliefs. And we all have them to one degree or another. And we're all in the process of bringing them to the surface, releasing and dissipating that energy. So how do we do that? Well, number one, always set the intention to do so. You don't need to know how. I'm going to share a little bit of that can help you in that process. But you don't need to know how to release what you picked up from your mom when you were 3 years old. You don't need to know how to do that. You just need to be willing to set the intention to let go of whatever's not serving you anymore. I'm setting the intention to move through this fear. I'm setting the intention, in this case, to dissipate this energy, this emotional frequency that I'm experiencing, whether it be sadness, anger, frustration, hurt, fear, whatever it might be. You can dissipate it out of your field, out of your energy, so it no longer impacts your state of being. If you remove it from your state of being, you remove it from your resonance, you're no longer vibrating with that frequency, therefore no longer transmitting to the most magnificent mirror universe that we live in that is more than happy to mirror back whatever it is that you're broadcasting. Change the broadcast. Life changes. You can't change it out there. You can't brush the mirror trying to brush your hair. You have to bring the brush to your head. Change your state of being, you transform your life. So in this particular case, and why we use the music is because the music and how it tunes and harmonizes your energetic field, it makes it very easy to do this, to literally reach within yourself and let go of what's no longer serving you. But in order to be able to do that, you must be willing to feel your emotional energy and frequency. Set the intention to let it go, feel it, and utilizing your power of imagination to let it go, to release it, breathe it out. Imagine reaching in within yourself and taking out dark stuff and throwing it into the trash can. Or like for me, I just like to imagine breathing it out. I feel the emotion, I let it go. I dissipate it. I dissipate that energy so it's no longer resonating, reverberating inside of me, creating what I no longer wish to experience in my life. It's a practice, it's a process, but it's such a worthy journey. So I want you to think of a challenge in your life that you're experiencing right now. So where are you experiencing disharmony in your life? Maybe it's in your health. Maybe it's in your relationship. Maybe it's in your job. Maybe it's in your inability to open to prosperity. Whatever it is, pick one thing. And certainly you can come back to the video and watch again and work on another thing. But pick on one thing for the sake of this video right now, right here. Bring your attention to it. Set the intention to let it go. Setting the intention. And then I want you to feel the emotion. How does that challenge make you feel? Does it make you feel sad? Does it make you feel angry? Does it make you feel powerless? Feel the energy of it, and then utilizing your awesome gift of imagination. If you ever want to know how to move energy, it's with your imagination, okay? You imagine breathing it out, letting it go, reaching within yourself, dissipating in this case, so it no longer reverberates within you. And that's it. It's so simple. Is it easy? No, it's not. Because let's face it, who wants to feel our sadness or anger or frustration? Because once again, we've been so conditioned to judge those things as being bad, but they're just energy. They're just lower density energy, so they don't feel optimal, right? But we want to be able to let this go. So I'm going to play a little bit of a musical mantra piece for dissipating energy. This release and dissipating have been huge parts of my healing work, whether in sessions or in my series or in my group healing programs, is to release and dissipate the energy that's no longer supporting you. So you can let it go, so you can free yourself to soar. So I invite you to get connected to your challenge. Set the intention to let it go. Feel the energy of it. Breathe it out. And just do the best you can. There's no judgment here. Get out of the judgment about how good or how bad you're doing. Just do the best you can. And we'll meet up on the other side of this. So just take some nice deep breaths. Breathing out. Feeling into. We are these magnificent, energetic beings. And when we learn how to master our own personal emotional energy, we can open up to higher levels of healing, awakening, and unlock our precious ability to orchestrate the life of our dreams. So I invite you to make sure you go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mark Romero Music, and this dissipate musical mantra will be on there, an opportunity for you to breathe in. I invite you to bring your biggest thing, bring your biggest burden, connect into it, set the intention to let it go. You're powerful. You have the ability to command energy. We're all doing it anyways. We just need to become more consciously aware of how we command, okay? Set the intention to let it go. Feel yourself into it. Feel as much emotion as you can, and then utilizing your beautiful gift of imagination, whether it's imagining it going out with your breath, reaching into yourself and letting it go, whatever works for you. Let it go. Free yourself from the old burdens that are no longer serving you and ultimately are the root cause behind the challenges that you're experiencing in your life. Time has come now for all of us to take our life to new heights, to literally enlighten ourselves energetically and opening up to the next greater and grander version of who and what we are. There is so much potential within all of us, within you. And so this is an opportunity for you to begin to change your state of being, which ultimately transforms your life. So once again, make sure you go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mark Romero Music. Look for the musical note for releasing negative energy or dissipating negative energy in this case, and I invite you just to breathe with it. And I guarantee you, it'll create some changes in your life. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Have a harmonious day.